guys doing? Pastor Johnny here. This is my ukulele. You may know that I know how to play guitar and bass, but a few years ago I wanted to learn how to play the ukulele. And my incredible mother and father-in-law got me this one for Christmas. It's great. It's a really nice ukulele, and I really love it. But I'm not good at it. And there's a reason why I'm not good at it is because I don't play it a lot. And maybe right now is a good time to get good at it because I have some time that I can kill doing that while I'm stuck at home. But I was looking at it. The boys wanted me to bring it out, and they wanted me to show them some stuff on it. And I pulled it out and realized I really don't know how to play it. I don't know much about it. I've had it for like 3 years now. Or 2.5 years or whatever, and I don't know a lot about it. I know the mechanics of it. I understand how to find the right rhythm and the right strumming pattern, and I can even find the fingering, the moves to play the right chords, but I'm just not good at it because I haven't spent any time with it. I can do what I just did and make it look like I know a little bit, but I honestly don't. And I think a lot of us are the same way when it comes to our relationship with God. We're good at faking it. We're good at acting like we know what we're talking about. But we really don't know enough. And there's really only one way that we really get to grow that. And I'm going to read you a verse from Romans chapter 10, or a couple verses. It's a verse we've all heard. So faith comes from hearing, and hearing comes from the word. It comes through the word of Christ in the version I'm reading right here. And the verse goes on. It says, "But I ask, have they not heard? Indeed, they have." The thing is that for a lot of us, we the idea of faith, the idea of believing, we're really good at saying we have all that faith or we have all that belief, but we're not really good at backing it up and having the knowledge behind it. I could say I know how to play the ukulele because I can play 3 chords or 4 chords, but I don't really, I don't have the chops to back up my claim. And I think so often we walk through our life claiming to have a deeper faith than we actually have. And most of that comes from the fact that we haven't practiced. We haven't learned. We haven't studied the Word of God and what it means to us. Faith comes as the Bible is saying right there that faith in God is a natural result from hearing the Word of Christ. And since Jesus is the Word, it says so in John 1, Jesus is the Word, then the Word must be read. We must study His Word right here, and when we study His Word, all of a sudden our faith grows. We know that we look back in the stories of like Stephen, the first martyr. That prior to him dying and being killed, that he verbally gave the Bible's story of redemption. That he shared with the people like the story of what it means to be redeemed. And Paul, over and over and over again, he didn't just write a bunch of our Bible. He would say other parts of the Bible that had already been written. That he would use the Word to help convince the Jews in the synagogues that Jesus was the Messiah. He used the Bible, the Torah, the Old Testament to convince them that Jesus was the Messiah. And because of them hearing the words of God, they came to faith. They came to have trust in Him. And Paul is asking this rhetorical question: how then can they call on the one they have not believed in? And how can they believe in the one of whom they have not heard? And how can they hear without someone preaching it to them? And the fact is that the Bible is, what Paul is saying is like, we all want other people to know Jesus. We want our friends, our family to know Him. But how can they know Him unless they hear it? And how do they hear it unless we know it? And so my challenge to you right now is, in the same way that I can spend some time learning this, some of us need to take some time over the next few weeks when we have a little extra time to kill and learn a little bit of this. Because that's the way that the friends that you want to see come to Jesus are going to come to Jesus. It's not from them coming to church. I mean, yes, bring them. We want them to come. Invite them to Easter Sunday this Sunday with you. But the way they're really going to come to know the Word is when they hear the Word, and they hear it from people that know it. And so I want to just challenge you right now to not just say that you trust, say that you have faith, and say that you believe, but to back up. Just back up that claim by learning more about him. This is, I've heard it said many times, and it's so true. It's a love letter to you. This is a book that starts off with wars and fighting and anger and rules, and it comes full circle to end on love and grace and mercy and redemption, and it's all because He loves you. And I don't know about you, but if somebody writes me a love letter that I say I love too, I'm going to read their love letter. So you say you love Him? It's time to read and learn a little bit more. I love you guys, and I hope that you guys have a Melakaliki Maka day. Wait, I don't know. Isn't that a Christmas one? Melakaliki Maka is a thing to say. That's the wrong chords. Right.